Wow, guys, this dirty MSNBC host cuts the feed after all these random people show support for Trump. You gotta check this out.
So, by a show of hands, how many of you are paying close attention to this election? Okay, I'm going to say that's like half the audience. Is anybody undecided? Okay.
I'm undecided because I haven't seen enough of it yet. I need to pay closer attention and kind of do more independent research before I make my judgment.
What have you caught of this campaign? Have there been news stories about the candidates that have made its way to your information feed?
Not particularly. It's just how people kind of act around this time. It's a little crazy, so I try not to partake so much.
I'm supporting Kamala Harris because I've seen 4 years. Well, actually, I've seen 9 years of Donald Trump. We have to move our country forward. I think Kamala Harris, generation like that, younger than myself, needs to start moving this country forward. Donald Trump is pulling us backwards, not moving us forward. That's why I support Kamala Harris. Young people, there's a lot of young people in this room. I see the policies of Kamala Harris, the Infrastructure Act, that's put most of these people here back to work for pretty much their entire career at a good wage that they can support their family and own a home and build generational wealth.
President Biden is the most pro-working president we've ever had. The only president to be on a picket line and to support working families. Infrastructure bill, time after time, we've seen him stand up for us.
Do you feel like Vice President Harris is going to be as strong as he was?
I do.
Who here is voting for the first time? Is this anybody's first election? You guys back here. What's sort of made its way across your radar? Any stories or issues or positions?
Mostly just immigration.
Can you talk a little bit more about that?
So when she asks what has made it across your radar, any news, anything you've seen alerting on your phone or anything where you find your news at, it sounds like she's trying to control the narrative on where this conversation goes, because most of the stuff that they're showing in the media these days are targeting Trump and showing him in a bad light. They're not shining a light on anything good he does. But let's continue this video, guys. This is very interesting.
What about immigration have you been paying attention to?
There are thousands and thousands of illegal immigrants coming across the border every day, and the vice president has done minimal work to fix that, based on what I've seen. So I'd like that to change.
Do you feel like Donald Trump's going to be better on that issue?
Based on what we've seen on his first 4 years, I do believe that he will be better on that, yeah.
Are you leaning towards Trump right now?
Yes, ma'am.
I don't see how anybody wouldn't be leaning towards Trump. He showed you he can close the borders. He shows you that he can keep jobs for us. Man.
Is there anything that Vice President Harris could do at this point to change your mind?
No.
Not particularly, no. Unless she changes her stance completely on fixing the border. That's no.
This is your first election?
Yeah, it is.
And have you been paying attention to stuff?
Some things, but as of right now, it's kind of hard to know what is true and what's false as far as both parties are concerned.
Like, what issue matters to you the most?
Definitely are issues concerning democracy and what was discussed before the border.
What about immigration concerns you?
The influx in illegal immigration is affecting a lot more than just the people, but our economy, we're losing jobs for the people who live here. People are, running out of work, and in return, it's making life as a whole for the country harder.
Do you feel like one candidate or the other is better on that issue?
Like I don't know what to believe from what I'm seeing from multiple news outlets and what comes across my news feed and whatnot. So I'm not super opinionated either way.
How do you think you're going to ultimately decide? I know we talked to one gentleman who said, I think I'm just going to kind of go with my heart on election day.
As the election comes a little closer, I think the more I see and the more truth that ends up coming out, I'll be able to make a more educated.
How many people
Man, guys, all these undecided voters are like the type of people that need help picking what shirt to wear each morning. These people don't know left from right. I don't know why you could see the media and see the media trying to attack one man so bad, and you still want to go and vote blue. I honestly don't understand it, guys. I'm glad I had this group of you guys, supporting me and helping spread the truth because we need to get the message out there. This woman is doing nothing but trying to control a narrative and trying to convince these people. I don't know if you guys notice it, but if you replay a little bit of it, she's trying to convince them. Just pay attention.
Care about whether their union endorses a candidate. Is that going to matter to you?
So it matters to me what my union endorses because the union provides me with work and directly affects my pocketbook and my family.
If the union doesn't endorse a candidate and you're left, to decide on your own, first of all, do you think you're definitely going to vote?
I'm definitely going to vote.
How do you think you're going to ultimately make that decision?
I think I'm still going to be conflicted in the voting line.
Really? So literally a game time call?
I think so.
Is it going to matter what your fellow union members are doing?
It's going to matter.
Do you guys talk about it?
Yeah, it's definitely a hot topic.
And is there disagreement?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
Right now, it's pretty black and white what's happening, and you go back to where Republicans wanted to make our economy a service economy rather than a manufacturing economy. So do your research on that. Do it, and vote, for Christ's sakes. People around the country, around the world don't have an opportunity. Look around the economy. I mean, we got the CHIPS Acts going on here. There's billions and billions of dollars. Most of these people in this room are benefiting from Biden's CHIPS Act deal, and they don't even know it yet. Do your research. Look at that. Jesus Christ, pull the head out of your ass.
I agree.
You saw that a number of veterans.
Guys, I'll tell you like this. The problem right now is inflation, is the economy. How can you sit there and say Biden fixed the economy? Bidenomics did nothing for the economy, guys. I keep trying to tell people this. Trump had loans for everybody. He made the economy boom. People were getting jobs. And we lived in a way better place. And I felt safer, honestly. I felt safer to be here, guys.
Veteran workers there who were strong supporters of Vice President Kamala Harris, but you also saw that there were a large number of union workers, particularly younger union workers, who were undecided. And throughout our discussion, it was clear that many of those undecided voters saw immigration and the southern border as a major concern. They were also.
I don't believe in undecided voters. I believe in Trump voters and Kamala voters. The people that are wanting to vote for Trump are scared to admit it. Why would they admit it on MSNBC? You know what I mean? So their friends and their foes could see everything that's going on. They wouldn't want to admit that. They wouldn't want to admit that, guys. And I understand that. And guys, to end this video out, I want them to ask next time, where are you getting your news from? Because I feel like that matters the most. There's so many media outlets that are lying to people, lying to us, and trying to get us to believe a false narrative. Let me know what you guys think about this video. Be sure to like, comment, subscribe if you're new. And as always, let me know what to react to. We're out.